Metabolic reset is in effect. This is week number 3, the end of week number 3. And what I'm going to do today, as usual, is once again do a tape measurement of my waistline and pretty much go ahead and follow up to last week where I showed you the exercises that I'm doing. But this time, I want to give you an actual breakdown of the weights I'm using. So it's been a good week. It's working. I believe I have dropped a little more fat and the waist feels a little bit smaller. One thing I had to do this week though was I believe that I wasn't eating enough. I felt my energy tapering off a little bit. So in order to keep my energy level up, because this is the most important thing, I got to make sure I maintain good energy and good strength, because the workouts, even though they're brief, I want to be challenged. So what I had to do was I had to increase my carbohydrate intake, and I did that by approximately 100 grams of carbs. So that was necessary because the primary thing is just to have good strength and good energy. If I have good strength and good energy and I can maintain intensity in my workouts, the workouts are brief, but they are supposed to challenge you, then I know I'm keeping my metabolism up. The idea is not to do these long, boring, drawn-out workouts, which just results in you wasting your muscle, which does the opposite, brings your metabolism down, and is very hard to burn fat. So I'm not just interested in losing weight. Anybody, pretty much, if they apply themselves, they can lose weight, but they're losing the wrong weight. They're losing muscle. The goal is not to lose muscle. So you preserve your muscle, you do the work that's necessary, you get in all of your nutrients, you get your rest, and your metabolism goes up. So make it short, but make it count. And then nourish your body, rest your body. That's what's important. And the fat, as a side effect of doing all these things right, you will automatically take off body fat. I guarantee you, because that's how it works. That's the physiology of it. I've been doing this for 20 or more years. I can't remember a time when I wasn't involved in doing some training, and now obviously as a trainer and a coach, I still have to maintain a halfway decent physique, and that's what I'm trying to do in these videos, to show you. The thing that's different for me is that now at this stage of my life, being a little bit over 50, actually 54, I want to know that I can still, if necessary, press the button if I know the codes and still take off that extra 10, maybe 15 pounds or so to get the abs to show. Okay, enough talking. Let's take a look at the waistline. Let's see what the numbers actually are. Okay, here we go. Let's take this tape measure, and I'm going to stand it up here. Same drill, right around the belly button, bringing it in here. Take a breath. Breathe out. Take all the air out. There we go. We show a number there. And that number is coming in just about at 31. Can you see that? 31. Okay, good. So that shows that we're on the right track. Now, I want to go ahead and show you the actual breakdown of the workout. Okay, here we go. Now, last week I showed you the strength training workout schedule, and it's every 5 days I do these exercises. And if you look at the last video vlog that I did, I give a breakdown of these exercises, and I show you the exercise, actually listed the exercise. Now today what I want to show you is the actual weights that I use. So I'm calling this metabolism boosting exercises, and I start out here on day 1 by doing some squats, and you can see the progression. I use a lighter weight for 8 repetitions, and I take a little break and I progress all the way down to the heavier weight, and I'll repeat the heaviest weight for about 4 repetitions. I'll do that 2 times. Now these weights are relative to your body weight. So when I started I was weighing about 170 pounds. Now I'm down to about 160, but the idea is I work up to my body weight and then I go beyond. If you're able to do that, great. But that's not necessarily what you have to do. You got to start with maybe half of your body weight, learn the exercises properly, and build up, maybe even less than half. So 170 pounds, you can even start with as little as 30 pounds. So that's on day 1, it's the squats. On day 2, It's the barbell rows, and again I show the numbers and the breakdown, starting with the first set, second, third, fourth set. Pull-ups, I try to keep that consistent. Obviously, your body weight is what it is when you're doing your pull-ups. So I'll do 4 sets of 8 repetition. And I just put 165, but actually now I'm weighing about 160. And on day 3, I'm going to do my chest press exercises. There's the breakdown. That would actually be the barbell chest press. So I start with 135, I work my way to 225 for 4 reps. Shoulder press, you see I use much less weights because my shoulders are already partially worked from doing the presses for the chest, and I don't want to injure myself, so I drop those weights down quite a bit. Now on day 4, I balance out my training, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll do my bicep curls with a bar, and there's the progression. I only do 3 sets. Same thing with the triceps, only 3 sets. I'll do my leg lifts, and I'll do some heel raises. Now here's what's important to note. Just as when I'm doing the cardio, I limit these workouts to not more than 20 or 30 minutes. But I must make sure I do my warm-up, which is some basic body weight exercises, some calisthenics if you will, and some cool-down, which generally will involve a little bit of stretching. I always use good form. There's never an excuse to compromise your form. If your form's not right, you're going to get hurt. So better you start with a lighter weight, learn the forms, and build up. And I do not train to failure. I'm not working with a spotter. I don't want to take the risk of injury. It's not necessary. And the goal is always just to challenge yourself, but not to hurt yourself. Okay, there you have it. Now, the next video I'm going to shoot you, which should be tomorrow, is going to be a demonstration of these exercises. Until then, you guys have a great day, and thanks for following my journey, and have a great day.